Government also kicks off its 16 Days of Activism Campaign to make people aware of the negative impact of violence on women and children and to act against abuse. The international campaign, which takes place every year from the 25th of November until the 10th of December, includes Universal Children's Day and World AIDS Day. Every year, government, civil society organisations and the business sector work together to broaden the impact of this campaign. Badisa, a social services organisation, has joined the campaign, and now from our Cape Town studios we are joined by the marketing and communications manager at Badisa, Annemarie Bezuidenhout. Good morning, Annemarie. Thank you for joining us.
Good morning, Eben.
Tell us a little bit about Badisa and what you guys do.
Well, Badisa is a social service organisation, and we help people in need regardless their race or religion. And we work mainly in Western Cape, Northern Cape and Eastern Cape. And we dealt with all social ills in the three provinces. So we work over a wide range of social services.
The 16 Days of Activism Campaign, just tell us how you guys are going to be involved in it and what does it mean to you and what you'll be doing during this period.
Okay, Badisa is working with all vulnerable people, and women and children are largely our focus area throughout the year. So we don't only focus in these 16 days, we work with vulnerable people all over the year. So in these 16 days, we just want to say to the public, we need your support throughout the year to help to protect our children and our women every day of the year. There's really every day a huge demand for help. We render social services, professional services to children and women in need. And yes, we need the support of our public and our businesses to render these services, to help to raise awareness in the communities, to help the people with legal processes, to counsel the people, to render therapeutic services. We also have children's homes. We place the children in foster cares. We have adoption services. We look after vulnerable women in centres. So we have got a wide range of services that we look after children and women in need.
Now, Anne-Marie, we want to talk about this problem. It seems to be growing, or a problem that is ever increasing in South Africa. Tell us a little bit about the seriousness and the numbers that we see in South African society.
Well, it is very serious. We've got a huge demand for help. Just in the past year, we had over the 800 abused children, over the 500 sexually abused children, nearly 3,000 neglected children, nearly 1,200 abused women. We helped nearly 500 cases of domestic violence. So that's only the cases that was reported. So there's a lot more that we need to help, and we can't render all the services that there's a demand for. So it's really a very serious problem in our country, and I think it's the poverty, it is substance abuse, it's the violence in our country, it's all the factors that ends up to the violence, the domestic violence in our country, and it's really a serious problem, and we need to educate our children at the schools in early childhood development. We need to tell our parents, we need to teach them skills, we need to tell them how to protect themselves. So there's a lot of education to be done, but there need to be protection programs, there need to be individual help and counseling for these people to really help them through this process.
I want to bring it home to a lot of the viewers at home. Can you tell us about some of the really serious cases that you've seen, or those ones that really touched your heart during the work that you guys do?
Well, we've got 6 children's homes, and the really bad, abused and traumatized cases of children ends up in our children's homes. So there we see really the extreme cases of child abuse. And there we can see where children can heal at the end, and where children can get a chance to recover. But we also hear stories of women that can say, please take my child and put him in foster care or in a children's home and give my child a chance and give myself a chance to heal and to get a job and to get out of a violent relationship. So we've got hundreds of stories where we helped women. We've recently helped an elderly woman take her into a home where she was exploited, financially exploited, emotionally abused, where we can take care of her in her late 70s, where we could help her, where nobody else could have helped her.
Well, Annemarie Bezuidenhout, thank you very much for joining us. That's the Communications and Marketing Manager at Badisa, talking to us about what's happening during the next 16 days of the campaign, but also for the entire year. Abuse of women and children in South Africa is a problem. It's on the increase, and it is all of our duty to step into the breach and try and make it better. After the break,